If we go back to the beginning, we must first understand that we are trying to look at things from God's perspective rather than look at what He was trying to teach us from the human perspective as a parent. So from a human perspective, if we go back to the beginning, we could put ourselves as a parent before the birth. As the child is forming in that womb, what do? We create a room and a crib. A lot of us, we get the little things with little stars, and night lights help create that same realization and creation that God created in the beginning, hanging sun and moon and the stars over our child's crib. Now, that being said, to move forward to Adam and Eve, when we move forward, next step would be our child going to school. A lot of people refer to that tree and that fruit in that garden as an apple. Now, children go to school, that apple, where do we normally see an apple? On the teacher's desk. And once you take a bite of that apple, now we are learning the wisdom of these teachers that we've been placed in the hands of. And now, it's not the teachers we have to worry about. It's the presence of those around us that's interfering with what's trying to be taught. Okay? And what they have been taught. Has those children been brought up the same as the children in which God is trying to illuminate His creation and His desires and His righteous ways upon, and how we go about teaching our children and how we are evolving our society. And a lot of our children are being led astray, not through our teachers, but through the ones that they call friends that are learning from the same teachers. But odds are their homes were different. Their garden probably wouldn't bear in the same type of fruit that the other children were. It's not the child's fault. You understand what I'm saying? But we all get lost at times. We all fall into these traps along the way, but it's up to us as parents and adults to recognize these things, because our children are the consequences of our doings and our neglect to show them the way. Because before we can show them this way and Jesus' way, they first have to come through us as parents, because we are the first to guide their way.